Hey, Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com, and next to me is the beautiful Karen Lee Potter.
Oh, hello there, Tripp.
From the Karen Lee Potter YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link to her YouTube channel down below because it is awesome. And the reason why I have her here today is because she has a YouTube channel where she interviews porn stars. She interviews sexologists, she interviews doctors, and she's got a lot of great information for today's video where we're going to be talking about how to learn sex from porn, not how to learn porn from sex.
Right, as
which
we thought before.
We were saying earlier,
Yeah.
that is right. So why don't you tell the guys maybe one of your first tips. I know that you said that you've talked to a lot of different porn stars before, and they've actually given you some advice on how to learn sex from porn. So what have you heard?
Well, for one thing, I don't think I recommend learning anything specific from porn.
Okay.
Especially, I shouldn't say that. I don't think we should learn anything general from porn. There are some specific porn stars who really can teach you like how to go down on a woman. I've interviewed Derek Pierce. He's a male porn star, and he is all about pleasing the woman. And he does some really cool techniques, like, and not to get graphic, but he sticks his fingers in a woman's pussy and he tastes it, and he's like, if it tastes good to me, it could taste good to you. You know, I mean, it's just, or he puts it in her mouth, and if she likes it, then those kind of techniques are kind of like, whoa.
So you could take that technique you're saying, and you could do that in the bedroom in real life.
It's kind of hot, right?
Okay.
So Nina Hartley, I've also interviewed her. She's one of the icons. Nina has some great techniques. She is a sex educator, so I would take anything. She literally has done videos on how to go down on a woman, and she will. I think the most important thing I've learned from all of my interviews with several porn stars, at least a dozen, is that everyone seems to really enjoy sex. I'm sure that not everybody enjoys getting gangbanged by six guys, with,
some girls might.
And again, I've interviewed people like Sadie Santana, who loves anal sex. I mean, again, you can learn from porn that it is okay to really enjoy some of the freakier things.
All right, so what you're saying is that when you're watching porn, you see some of the kinkier stuff, that there are women out there who do like that, and it's not just for porn stars. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, you can learn a lot of things from porn that you never even thought existed. There are definitely parts of sex that you wouldn't have known unless you read and researched and watched some of my videos with porn stars. So yeah, it definitely helps that you can learn certain techniques that you never even thought of through porn. And the thing I don't like is for young boys, if they're introduced in 7th and 8th grade to porn, they're watching this stuff and thinking, this is how we have sex. Like, you stick a baseball bat up someone's ass. I mean, no, it's not. You know what I mean? That's not a good way to learn sex.
Okay, so some of the more crazier stuff we're saying shouldn't necessarily looked at as what normal sex is. But we can extract some of that kinkier stuff and say, hey, some women are into this, but don't take porn's word for it, basically, in terms of what you think general sex should be like with a woman.
Right, and I think because it's a male-dominant business, that I don't think they go into the pleasing of the women as much as they talk about or show pleasing of the men. Most of the consumers of porn are men. So they're showing that women loves to get, sprayed in the face with cum. No, they really don't. I mean, at least I don't. I can't speak for all women, but that's not what I get pleasure out of sex. It might give a guy pleasure. And again, if that turns on a guy and he wants to try it with his girlfriend, that's okay if the girlfriend wants to. I'm all about like trying new things, especially if you talk about it.
Yeah. So what I'm gathering here is, let's not assume that all the things you see in porn is something that a woman likes, even though a lot of women you might see in porn are receiving pleasure from all the things that are happening. So probably better to communicate and talk to your partner about what she or he may like in the bedroom, and not assume it just because you've seen it a million times in porn.
It's still a performance, and not all of porn is a performance, and that's what I've gotten from a lot of the performers. Like when Derek Pierce is talking about, like, people get so intimidated by the penis size of these guys. It's not necessarily that they have big penises, it's just that the angle of the camera and the size of the person has a lot to do with why certain things look huge and certain things don't. So I wrote down a list of some of the things that I learned from my various experiences with different porn stars.
Perfect. Let's go through them.
Okay, so I don't know if anyone's heard of Kendra Lust, but she's one of the hottest MILF porn stars out there right now.
Okay.
She's a sweetheart, And she actually, I got an exclusive right before she gave her first anal scene. So
Okay.
up until then, she had never done it. And then when I interviewed her, she was just about to do it herself. And what's really cool about her is that she's starting to direct porn and things like that and get a woman's perspective on it. So I think if you're going to learn something from porn that you want to do with a woman, you need to make sure that, I mean, it's something that you know women are into. And it's hard to discern what it is. Mm-hmm. But I think, again, if you ask the woman if she likes this, I mean, some women may like getting that facial that I was just talking about, okay? Who knows? I don't know. Some people get turned on by that. Sarah J. told me a little bit about what she learned from porn, which is, I mean, she loves, she's got a huge bottom, and she calls herself Wideside Productions. And so porn to me it's like a way that anything goes. I mean, fat bottom women are attractive to some men, and that would get rid of all your inhibitions if you're scared that you might be fat, and you know your boyfriend might not like someone with a fat ass or whatever. So I mean, I think it makes women a little more uninhibited, because the women in porn generally are uninhibited. So you can learn to be uninhibited.
Okay, I like that.
And okay, so Derek Pierce, I've already talked about how he makes women feel comfortable, and he's got, if you ever watch any of his videos, he's just very like assertive. I don't want to say aggressive, because I don't believe in being aggressive, like, you know, that sounds like almost like rapey, but assertive in the bedroom. And so you can learn, like guys can learn, like women do like to kind of be dominated. So if you want to like lift a girl up and throw her against the wall and, you know, and make her feel like really like sexual, I mean, you can learn from that as well. Okay.
So learning dominance, cool.
You can learn that, and not every woman likes it, but a lot of women do. Okay. So you could just try it, but everything I recommend is always communicate first. Like if you're about to do something like that and you've never been like that, please talk to her first and say, I'm going to try something new here. If you don't like it, tell me, you know?
Right. So one of the things you shouldn't learn from porn is the fact that you're not really seeing them communicate too much on what they're doing.
That is a huge
Again,
problem, yeah.
Because it's a movie. I mean, you're watching a movie. There just happens to be a lot of sex. It's a fantasy, exactly.
And guys are more visual than women, and they like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I think porn is more popular with men. But I think it's becoming more and more popular with women. And like I said before about Sarah J., she has Wideside Productions, and she's the talent, and she has other women in it that are also very assertive women and very popular because they really enjoy what they're doing, and they're not doing it for the wrong reasons. Like Alexis Golden is also someone who I interviewed who also like just really enjoyed it. She was in the swingers world, and she started getting into filming herself in the swingers world, and she's able to really enjoy sex that way. It also teaches you that you don't necessarily have to be jealous. If your man or woman is watching porn and you're watching it together and you're talking about it, it could be exciting, like erotica. Yeah,
I think one thing you can learn from porn is opening up your world to new areas of sexuality.
Exactly.
So, you don't, unless you're reading books on it and doing research on it, you don't really learn about new fetishes and new things. So where do you find that? How do you evolve your sexuality?
Yeah.
Well, one way is you can watch porn and get some ideas. And of course, it's not something that maybe every single girl you're going to do, you're going to be able to do something with every time, but at least you learn new ways, and it's fun.
Yeah, the other thing is that it may take you places that you don't necessarily know it's gonna. I have a friend of mine who got so into transgender, trannies or whatever, porn stars, that he just started getting into trannies. Trannies is not a good word. Transgendered women. He started getting into transgendered women because he started watching transgendered porn. Basically, I'm not here to promote porn is an educational tool. I don't think it is, but there are certain things you can learn from porn.
Right.
And again, I don't think anything is bad in any type of sex as long as it's not hurting anybody.
I like that. That's perfect. Guys, check out Karen Lee Potter. I'm going to put a link to her YouTube channel down below, and you can see her interview some porn stars, sexologists, doctors, and go over all things sex and dating. So go ahead and then check that out. Karen, thank you very much.
Very nice doing business with you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.